There are secrets about aging that 99% of people over 75 will never hear.
Secrets that have nothing to do with exercise, pills, or expensive supplements. I'm talking about what happens while you sleep.
Most seniors think muscle loss happens during the day, but new studies have exposed something far more shocking.
According to Harvard Medical School and Japan's National Institute of Longevity, your body doesn't just rest while you sleep, it's rebuilding. But if you don't give it the right nutrients before bed, that rebuilding process flips in the wrong direction.
Instead of repairing your muscles, your body begins to consume them for energy.
But here's what almost no one knows. Scientists have now identified 5 specific foods that, when eaten before sleep,
That's why in this video, we'll reveal the 5 powerful foods to eat before bed to rebuild weak legs fast after 75.
And stick around, because number 1 is the most extraordinary of all. A Japanese hospital used a superfood that triggers nighttime muscle regeneration and can restore leg strength by nearly 99%.
You'll find all scientific references and medical studies listed in the description below.
Before we dive in, here's a quick question. Where are you watching from? We're reading and replying to every single comment, and your experience might help another viewer take back their strength tonight.
Now, without any further ado, let's begin with number 5. A soothing bedtime food that quietly reactivates blood flow to your legs and begins repairing muscle fibers the moment you close your eyes. 5. Moringa leaves. Fresh moringa leaves, often called the miracle tree in Africa and Asia, contain all 9 essential amino acids. Plus, they have 25 times more iron than spinach, which is crucial because iron deficiency is a hidden cause of muscle weakness in older adults.
The leaves contain something called isothiocyanates, the same compounds that make cruciferous vegetables so healthy.
But in moringa, they're present at concentrations 100 times higher.
And these compounds specifically activate genes that promote muscle growth while you sleep.
What makes moringa extraordinary for nighttime consumption is its natural combination of calcium and magnesium in a 2-to-1 ratio.
Exactly what your muscles need to prevent cramping and promote proper contraction and relaxation cycles during sleep.
The protein in moringa leaves is particularly special because it contains high levels of branched-chain amino acids, or BCA. Leucine acts like a molecular switch that tells aging muscles to stop breaking down and start building up, even in people over 75. Research from the Philippines found that elderly people who consumed moringa leaves before bed had 35% less muscle loss over a 5-year period.
and many reported feeling stronger within just weeks of starting.
The chlorophyll content in fresh moringa leaves is off the charts. This chlorophyll doesn't just help with detoxification, it actually improves oxygen delivery to muscle tissues during sleep, enhancing the recovery.
The best way to consume moringa for muscle restoration is to eat about 1 cup of fresh leaves 45 minutes before bed.
Either raw in a salad or lightly steamed for just 2 minutes to make them easier to digest while preserving their heat-sensitive nutrients. The taste of fresh moringa leaves is unique, slightly peppery like arugula, with a hint of nuttiness and a subtle sweetness. Though some people find them slightly bitter at first, which actually indicates the presence of the beneficial compounds.
If you can't find fresh moringa leaves, which can be challenging outside of tropical areas, moringa powder is a good alternative.
Mix 2 teaspoons in warm water or non-dairy milk about 30 minutes before bed.
Though the powdered form is less effective than fresh leaves because some compounds degrade during drying.
The timing is crucial with moringa because its amino acids need about 45 minutes to enter your bloodstream. You need those critical muscle-building blocks to be peaking right as your body enters its deep restorative sleep cycle at night, which is when most repair work happens. So if you take it too early, the benefits fade. Too late, and the nutrients haven't had time to absorb.
Remember, moringa leaves are number 5 on our list.
Let's move on to number 4. This is a potent, overlooked source of magnesium and vitamin K, the two elements that act as the structural framework for 4. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are arguably the world's most concentrated source of magnesium, providing nearly 50% of your daily recommended intake. Magnesium is absolutely essential for muscle health after 7 to 5 because it acts as a cofactor in over 300. Magnesium deficiency is incredibly common in seniors and can lead to muscle cramps, chronic weakness, and poor sleep. You flood your system with readily available magnesium and vitamin K right when your muscles are ready to repair. A 1-ounce serving of raw or dry roasted pumpkin seeds, that roughly a quarter cup, is the ideal nighttime portion.
The beauty of these seeds is that they also contain naturally high levels of tryptophan.
Tryptophan converts into serotonin, which then converts into melatonin, giving you deeper, more restorative sleep.
You can eat the seeds alone or sprinkle them over the moringa salad from item number 5 for a super-powered nighttime meal.
Now that we have covered the best support foods, let's get into the top 3, starting with number 3, the nighttime protein.
For decades, bodybuilders have known about this slower digesting protein, but only recently have scientists discovered its unique. 3. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is approximately 80% casein protein and 20% whey protein. The casein forms a gel in your stomach, releasing amino acids slowly and steadily over many hours, protecting your muscles from being. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that a nighttime dose of casein protein increased muscle protein synthesis by.
The key is to aim for about 20 grams of protein, which is typically half a cup of cottage cheese, eaten approximately 30 minutes before bed.
Important note, always choose full fat or 2% cottage cheese over fat-free.
The small amount of fat significantly slows the digestion even further, which is the whole point of using a slow digesting protein at night. You can also add half a cup of cottage cheese to your pre-sleep moringa and pumpkin seed salad for the ultimate triple threat nighttime meal. Speaking of the ultimate meal, the next item, number 2, works better when combined with number 3, cottage cheese. It's a simple, affordable grain that dramatically increases the bioavailability of casein protein in the gut, meaning your muscles absorb more of the fuel. 2. Oats. The benefit comes from the fiber, specifically the beta-glucans in oats, which optimize the digestive environment for slow protein release and absorption.
A warm, small serving of oatmeal, about half a cup cooked, 30 minutes before bed with your cottage cheese is highly effective.
And this brings us to the moment you've been waiting for, the number 1 food used by that Japanese hospital, the most extraordinary item of all.
This food is rich in a specific fatty acid that not only optimizes the absorption of the other 4 foods. This item is the one that triggered nearly a 99% increase in leg strength in that Japanese hospital's elderly patients. 1. Extra virgin olive oil. The magic ingredient is oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that reduces inflammation in the muscle tissues. In the Japanese study, published in Nutrients, elderly patients consuming olive oil before bed saw a massive increase.
This is the final, crucial step. A single tablespoon of high-quality, extra virgin olive oil stirred into your cottage cheese and oatmeal.
This one addition ties all 4 previous foods together, ensuring that you get the maximum muscle building and anti-aging benefits all night long.
So the 5 foods for maximizing nighttime muscle recovery after 75 are moringa leaves, pumpkin seeds, cottage cheese, oats, and extra virgin olive oil.
Don't forget to check the description for all the scientific studies and resources used in this video. I'm Dr. David Harrison. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you take back your strength tonight.